Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our daily evening sessions. Today we're going to look at Unit 4, which is about effective and concise writing of a CV or writing of a curriculum vitae document. So this unit shall be guided by the following learning outcomes. We'll look at the first learning outcome will be about explaining the purpose of a curriculum vitae and its significance in professional, academic, and job application context. And then the second learning outcome would be about describing the standard structure and components of a CV, where we will include contact details, qualifications, work experience, skills, and references. Thirdly, demonstrate the ability to draft a professional curriculum vitae following appropriate formatting, layout, and content guidelines. Effectively present personal achievements, skills, and career objectives in a CV tailored to a specific job role or career goal. And then the last one, critically reflect on sample or personal CV, identifying strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement to enhance clarity, relevancy, and professionalism. So let's move on to our second slide of this presentation, where we'll look at what is a curriculum vitae. A curriculum vitae is a formal document that provides comprehensive overview of an individual's qualifications, work history, education, skills, and achievements. It serves as a personal marketing tool used in professional, academic, and job application context to present candidates' backgrounds and suitability for a specific opportunity. So that's how you can simply define a curriculum vitae. Let's move on and focus on the purposes of a CV. In this slide, I've listed four, where it states that the first one is to present qualifications and experience. So a CV is used for that, to present your qualification and experience, meaning that a CV will outlines your academic or educational background, professional experience, and skills, enabling potential employers or institutions to assess the person's suitability for a position or program. Secondly, to highlight achievements and strength, it provides a structured way to showcase accomplishments, career growth, certifications, and other indicators of capability and dedication. Thirdly, to support career and academic goals, a well-written CV helps individuals apply for jobs, internships, scholarships, academic programs, fellowships, promotions, by clearly demonstrating how their backgrounds aligns with the opportunity. And lastly, to create a positive first impression, CV is often the first point of contact between the candidate and an employer or academic committee. It sets the tone to the rest of the application process and can influence whether the candidate progresses to the next interview stage. So those are the purposes of a CV. Let's now shoot to the standard structure and components of a curriculum vitae, what you should include and how you should arrange it. A well-structured CV ensures that your information is presented in a clear, logical, and professional manner. And the following are regarded as the standard components, which are typically included in your CV and arranged in a suitable sequence. For instance, The first component that you have to think of when creating or designing your CV document is contact details. Under this section, it will always appear at the top, of course, which will include your full names, your phone numbers, email address, physical address, and a LinkedIn profile if it is there, and professional websites if you have all those. And the purpose of doing that is to enable the employer to reach you easily instead of scrambling or scrolling down your entire document looking for your contact. So it's very, very important to put all such contact details at the top of the document. Second, we have personal profile or career objective, which could be optional, but clearly it is recommended to have such information in your document. And under this particular component, you describe, it actually describe short information summarizing your career goals, your key skills, professional strengths, and what you bring to the new role. The purpose of doing that is to quickly highlight your value to the potential employers. Thirdly, you have educational qualifications, which list academic background starting from the most recent qualification. For instance, it will list your degrees, your certificates there, name of the institution you went to do that particular degree or certificate, the dates you attended that course, and major subjects or distinctions if applicable. The purpose of doing that is to showcase your formal training and educational progress as an individual. Fourthly, work experience and employment history. Here you list your work history in reverse chronological order, meaning the recent position that you were holding, it should be at the top under this section. So you have to include information like job title you're holding, name of the company, organization that you're working for, employment detail, employment days, when you started and when you ended, key duties, achievements, and responsibilities in that particular position. The purpose of doing that is to demonstrate your experience, competencies, and professional growth. Skills and competencies. Here it includes technical skills like computer software, machinery, or data analysis. So if you have such technical skills, you include them. Soft skills, teamwork, communication, and time management. Purpose of including such information is to highlight your suitability for specific job requirements. Achievements and awards, which is the sixth one in this particular structure. Here you mention recognition such as scholarships, employment of the month, certificate of merit, or excellence. So you're going to see a sample of this whole structure of a CV. So the purpose of including such achievements and awards in your document is it helps to reinforces your strength and track records of success. Interests and hobbies include only if relevant to the position or if they demonstrate useful qualities like leadership and creativity. The purpose of adding such information is so like you're saying, under interest and hobbies, the purpose of including such information is that it adds a personal dimension to your profile. And moving on to references. References provide list of references. You have to provide 2 referees, their full names, job titles, organization, and contact information like through email or phone. Purpose of including references or referees in your document, it offers credibility and validation of your skills and character. So basically, there is what we call reference checking, which allows your potential employer to check from your previous employer whether what you provided in the CV is legit. And then apart from that, we can go through our sample of a CV, which basically explains or gives more information about what we read out under the structure and components of a CV. So you can see here under the personal details, we have given all the complete information about the individual, personal details, the career opportunity, career objective and personal profile. It is describing what the individuals bring to an organization, and then educational qualification, nicely arranged in a reverse chronological order. And then we have work experience nicely tailored there. And exactly that's what we have explained in our previous structure and components of a CV. Skills and competency. This guy has Microsoft skill proficiency in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Excel, verbal communication, written communication skills, time management and multitasking, attention to details and accuracy, customer service orientation. Those are the skills and competencies he possesses. Achievements. That's what he has achieved. Interest. That's what is interesting. Creative writing, event planning, community volunteering. References, you can see there, Miss Petumelo Chelsea or Chelsea, Tato Napoli. Those are the two referees that she has included in writing her CV. So apart from that, also have key features demonstrated when writing such a CV. It has to have clear headings as you have seen it. Clear headings, consistent formatting, concise and relevant information, reverse chronological order for education and experience, professional tone and layout were used, proper contact details were included, and also references. So apart from that, there is a section which we will look at in the second part of this discussion, which will be about expressing personal achievements, skills, and career objectives through your curriculum vitae. So this will be the second part of our presentation in the next video. So thank you so much for listening to this part of the presentation. Hopefully you will come back again and go through this second part of the video, which will be about expressing personal achievements, skills, and career objectives through a curriculum vitae. Thank you so much. Until next time for the second part of this presentation. Thank you. Bye.